Next, the boys must make a difficult choice. Don't touch that dial.
I would like, if I may, to take you on a strange journey.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Let's get ready to smoke a bowl.
Everybody must get stoned.
Heroes in a half shell, turtle power.
We talking about practice.
Scorpion wins.
America's most money. Cook with me now, cook with me now, I'm making pancakes. Cook with me now, cook with me now, fresher than a motherfucker.
What is he?
All right, everybody. Hello, this is Timoteo, and my name is Jacob Ortiz. To my left is...
I'm Marc. Jacob's not here.
That's true.
He's
Totally.
at school, man.
That's Billy. Billy's in school, man. So, this is a totally drunken random podcast.
I wouldn't say it's that drunk. It's more random than drunk.
Yes, that's true, because I keep puking every 5 minutes for unknown reasons. I've got a duende stuck in my stomach. Manute Bowl's looking out the window.
He's looking into the window. It's a two for today. You get Tim and me and our silent partner, P-Dubs.
P-Dubs the kitty. So anyway, the topic of discussion today is completely spur-of-the-moment random movie ideas and television shows.
More to precise, like television shows that do not exist that you wish existed?
And the underlining theme is they all star Sarah Jessica Parker.
Or a horse.
And Jennifer Love Hewitt as Marc Mindiondo. Shout out to the first podcast.
Which I don't remember.
No, it was the Marc Mindiondo Lost in New Orleans story starring Yasmine Bleeth.
Oh.
That would have been great.
Well, if you're listening to this one, you can no longer listen to the first one on Spreaker. Because we've reached our maximum capacity at Spreaker.
Isn't it on YouTube?
I have to re-upload the first one. So
it still exists.
oh, shit. I dropped cookie or whatever the fuck this is. It exists on my computer until I could re-upload it on YouTube.
Okay. So it still exists, so that's good. So all our riffing on our good pal Ernie Acosta, La Coca Nostra Costa, it still exists.
Yes, but the reality where we do not know Ernie no longer exists.
See, we were talking about alternate timelines earlier with the string theory. At this moment, there may not be a podcast. There could be an alternate universe where I'm drinking milk instead of natural ice. An alternate universe where Marc Mindiondo has a job. An alternate universe
where cats learn how to drive.
And an alternate universe where the world is controlled by apes.
Goddamn, that movie's so good.
Yes, that is true. So anyway, back to our discussion on television shows. I have an idea for a Ninja Turtles sitcom that takes place in their 20s.
Now, the sitcom, there's like a live studio audience?
Yes, unlike the 1998 Fox Kids disaster, although there was the Power Rangers at one point.
They did introduce Venus to Milo the Turtle.
Oh, fuck that. Podcast is over.
Thanks for listening. Jim, where can they find us?
God, that never gets old. So anyway, in a post-apocalyptic world... No. Anyway, in a world where Splinter has just recently passed away, the Turtles find themselves in their 20s. Leonardo is facing an identity crisis without his mentor. Raphael, struggling with bipolar disorder, goes and gets on medication. Michelangelo turns from pizza to a Percocet addict. And that's all the Turtles, isn't there? Donatello gets his master's degree and tries to assimilate into the workforce.
So I have questions. Leonardo has this
identity crisis.
So what's plaguing him? What's like his...
He's lost his father. He's upset. He can't lead the Turtles. He sees Michelangelo fall apart. He sees Raphael can't control his anger, and he just loses it. He was always there for him.
So does he take a sabbatical somewhere, or does he...
No, that's what you would expect. He up and just leaves. He's gone. Yes, he takes a sabbatical. There you go. That's why you're here. They're tying together any loose ends like a string theory. So anyway, Leo goes and he runs off to Tanzania to try to find himself. Buenos Aires. Impregnates. Just took a weird spin.
It did.
It's going on Showtime now.
So he impregnates somebody that wants to, like, voluntarily have sex with a mutant ninja turtle.
See, that's one of the things that's always struck me as weird with the turtles is, how are they ever going to find love?
Venus de Milo.
Oh, I quit bringing up that name. And
She
how was
comes
she
in
even
under-
created?
I can't remember.
See, no one can.
She has magic, though.
Really?
Yeah.
In her tit?
She had boobs. It was like her shell kind of curved on the top part.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Okay, so Raphael. Let's talk about him now. Bipolar.
Mm-hmm. Anger problems.
Anger problems. So he's
He
prescribed.
got arrested for assault twice.
He's prescribed medicine, you say?
Yes.
Percocets or...
What the hell is it called? It starts with an E. No, C. Citalopram. He takes citalopram.
Okay. To get a prescription, he would need some sort of an identity or...
That's what the rubber mask is for in the detective outfit.
Okay. So
They used it to great success in the 80s.
He needs some sort of a card, though. Like he needs to go to a doctor to prescribe it. A doctor's going to run some sort of tests on him.
Who's the doctor in part 2, Secret of the Ooze? He kept their identity secret.
Okay, so can he write prescriptions?
Yes.
Okay.
Oddly enough, he was the one that gave Elvis the drugs that caused him to die.
So that brings me to my next one. He is the one that gave Michelangelo the drugs.
No.
No?
Michelangelo got them on the black market.
Okay.
Michelangelo depressed again. You see, all of this happened with Splinter's passing.
Yes.
Splinter was the glue that held everything together. Once you take out that of the equation, everything goes to shit. And
So Michelangelo is hooked on Oxycontin and...
Percocet. Anything with opiates. He hasn't gone to heroin quite yet, but he's going down that path.
If he does, and then he injects it, like, would he have to have, like, a stronger needle because to get through his reptilian
Yes.
skin?
They do have horse needles, though.
Okay.
Yes. Those big fucking plungers. So he gets a big-ass rig like that, but he's not there yet. That's
So the
season 2.
only one that's kind of good is
Donatello.
Donatello, who has... If we want to tie in analogies to Showtime, he's the lip.
That's true. But, you know, he's facing his own thing. Because, I mean, it's kind of hard being a turtle in the workforce.
I can only imagine. He has some sort of a telemarketing job where he doesn't have to talk to people. Or, I mean, face-to-face at least.
He designs programs to help streamline everything in a call center environment. So instead of using ACSR and Key and Remedy and all this bullshit, it's a one-stop shop. One program.
One program to rule them all.
Exactly.
But then it fucks up, and then it's like it just fucks with his mind, and it falls apart.
How would it fuck with his mind?
Because he made it, and then it fucks up somewhere. There's a
Well, see, here's the thing, though. It makes everything so much more efficient. For whatever reason, he's up for the Nobel Peace Prize.
No.
No. I could see it.
No.
I could see it.
Okay. Don't mind
Because he doesn't have to just make a program that's efficiently streamlines everything together. It could also be he uses that model and puts it into other aspects of society. Like, let's say streamlining donations to the poor. How would you do that?
What do you mean
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
streamlining donation? Give money to these people because they're poor.
Let's just have a big-ass truck. Let's just throw a bunch of turkeys and crack pipes and clothes. Everything a homeless person needs.
What would be the practical application? No, not practical application. How would you turn this into some sort of computer program that Donatello could wrap his 6 fingers around?
I guess robots have to be creative.
And then that brings up the robot uprising. That brings up Terminator, and the Ninja Turtles. together again.
And
for
then
the first
fucking
time.
Doc Brown shows up.
No,
Not even the cartoon version?
especially not even.
Was Christopher Lloyd the voice on the cartoon?
No, but they did bring him in for the live action parts
There were live action parts.
in the beginning and I think the end.
So anyway, back to Donatello.
He's only good guy. He's got it good. I mean, Leonardo's in Buenos Aires. Raphael is
Going nuts, getting
Yeah.
arrested for assault in Mexico. Ends up in a Panamanian prison.
in Mexico,
Yes, he got deported.
and then Michelangelo's just passed out on somebody's couch somewhere.
Yeah, he's nodding off.
On someone's couch somewhere.
No.
On their own couch.
In a dumpster behind an alley in Vancouver.
Where is Casey Jones in this?
I don't know.
Where was April O'Neil in this? Where is Irma in this?
Who the fuck is Irma?
Irma is April O'Neil's four-eyed friend who wears a skirt down to her ankles.
That's true. They're solving mysteries with Scooby-Doo.
No!
This is the worst podcast ever.
Your idea. Anyways, on to the next subject. More television shows that don't exist, that do exist, that we need a cast. The Surreal Life. You talked about it earlier?
Yes, starring David Faustino.
Agreed.
I always get him confused with River Phoenix.
River Phoenix is dead.
I know.
That's how you
That's
tell the
why I
difference.
thought David Faustino was dead.
That's how you tell the difference. One's alive and one's not.
So David Faustino.
Mm-hmm.
Paige Turco.
Which is the original April O'Neil or the second one, I can't remember. Either way, she's an April O'Neil. Because number 1 April O'Neil, number 2 April O'Neil are different.
And that was a shame, too. That franchise could have been bigger than Batman. It had to cater to kids. So starring David Faustino. I forgot the rest.
Rob Kardashian.
Yeah, fuck that guy. What a little bitch. There was one episode... yes, I watched a year's worth of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
You kept up with the Kardashians for a year.
I hate you and your puns.
No,
Let that be a lesson.
That's what you did.
Never date a girl that watches the Kardashians, because you will get hooked on that shit, and after a year, you'll wonder where your life went.
Also,
Anyway,
Devious Maids.
fuck! Why'd you remind me of that? Anyway, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, there was one episode where Rob didn't know what he wanted to do. So you know what he decided?
I'm going to sell socks.
No.
That's what he did,
More, really?
Yeah.
You watch it too?
I know as much as I should know about it. He has a sock, air quotes, empire.
No, in this one, he was going to sculpt chainsaw art. Now, how fucking random is that? I mean, and he's literally in the backyard with tree stumps and a fucking chainsaw. And he was the greatest chainsaw sculptor ever. No, I'm kidding. He was fucking horrible.
But yeah, he has, I can't remember what his sock brand is called, but he has designer socks.
You know, you would know that, you and your fucking sock fetish.
Yellow socks.
Fucking Brazilian soccer team socks.
I don't like my socks.
So anyway, how about that fair we went to the other day?
Oh yeah.
Dude,
That Caitlyn chick was making out with everybody.
started with the name, began with the letter M.
Fuck yeah. You only decided to go there because Miller.
That's true. I changed my name to Miller to Turco. You have jerky? Fuck yeah. Today's podcast is brought to you by Slim Jim.
Snap into one. Or else. Don't. I don't know. Did you just open that by biting it? Oh.
Yes.
Also, today's podcast is brought to you by Natural Ice.
I was going to say the same thing.
Because when you want beer and you want to get drunk, drink Natural Ice. It brings the funk. Do I have more turkey?
The P-Funk. P-Funk Apocalypse. P-Funk Apocalypse.
What the fuck is P-Funk Apocalypse?
In a world.
In a
gone
world
mad.
gone bad.
2120. Hip-hop makes a comeback. The No Limit soldiers are now robots.
You got me, dude.
They come out. They steal samples from everyone. They control the population with the drug called Opal and with techno music.
But they're... What? Okay.
Guess who the president is? Sarah Jessica Parker. And just like, what the fuck is his name? The guy that made a console, Horse's console.
Horse's console?
He supposedly set Rome on fire, but that's not true at all. Nero. Yes, but Nero did not set Rome on fire. That was all bullshit. It was an accident.
What was a console?
A consul is like your right-hand man, like a general.
Oh, because
he named his horse.
Genesis is a console as well.
Yes, consul. C-O-N-S-U-L.
Same spelling, I think.
No, C-O-N-S-O-L-E. Although I may not be able to pronounce anything, I sure as shit know how to spell it.
C-O-N-S-O-U-L.
No.
What's that spell?
Consul.
No, it's console. Like
C-O-N-S-O-L-E.
S-O-U-L.
Like con with shoe?
No, like
Spanish in the soul.
Console. You have to say it, but with soul. Console.
No.
Console.
Man, dude, you know, speaking of devious maids, that shows such bullshit. There used to be maids coming to my house. Yes, folks, I used to be a rich white boy living in a nice...
No one's speaking of devious maids anymore.
But, dude, we had maids that would come to our house, and they were not devious at all.
Oh, when you lived in Parkwood?
Yes. And, yeah, dude, that porn site on the internet, Dirty Latina Maids, is a bunch of bullshit. You know, I was in there, you know, trimming my pube fro. They walk in, and they walk right the fuck back out. It was the worst porno ever. It was like a novella that ended after the first commercial break. Just left you hanging.
Literally.
Console. Oh, shit. The most gibberish-infested podcast in the history of mankind. Brought to you by Slim Jim, Beef Jerky, Tim's Dick, and Natural Ice. Oh, man. You're going to have fun editing this tonight.
I'm not, dude.
Fuck it.
It's flowing so good.
Unedited podcast. And, dude, look at this. This is fucking shameful. Okay, I thought they were pickle-flavored sunflower seeds.
They're good.
Are there such a thing as pickle-flavored sunflower seeds?
Those are really good.
That's a horrible idea.
It may sound blasphemous, but I prefer pickle-flavored sunflower seeds over bacon-flavored sunflower seeds.
So do they call you pickle fucker?
Hey, this pickle fucker just gave us free burger.
This shit tastes like fish and flies.
I was watching that clip the other day because what was the thing that he came up with? This fucking website that he came up with. I just wanted to like.
It wasn't movie poop shoot.
No, it was a movie pop. It was
Oh, for the Kmart Transformers.
No, that was something else.
Oh, he would moderate it for free.
Yeah, he would moderate it for free. A forum about Lord of the Rings and Transformers. It's like, God damn it, Elias, no one wants to hear about your blah, 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 GoBots.
So, the GoBots are real.
GoBots are real.
But they are like the Kmart Transformers.
Mm-hmm. They're like, you know how like Transformers, you had to like twist the arm, do this, do that, and then he was a car? Like, GoBots is like, you put his head down, and then he's a car. And then you pick his head up, and then he's ready to go, he's a robot. It was like a retarded like version of like Transformers. Like it was like so Transformers a retard could do it.
Well, I mean, you know, there's a market for things like that. The dollar store toys.
It was a dollar store version of Transformers.
That makes sense. That's better because Kmart. I mean, I bought Simpson figures there. They have name brand. They have Percy Miller gear. No,
I know who he is, but
Yeah, this isn't 1998 no more, or 2120 with the robot soldiers. Zing! P-Funk All-Stars, or P-Funkadopolis, P-Funk Apocalypse.
But Kmart is like Walmart's retarded cousin.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, they got some good shit there.
Kind of.
I've stolen name brand baseball cards from Kmart.
Where haven't you stolen name brand baseball cards from besides the dollar store?
Stripes.
Well, they don't have name brand baseball cards.
Yeah, no, dude. I fucking hate them ever since, too.
I remember when convenience stores used to have video games.
For real?
Arcade games.
That's true. Yeah, dude, I mean, what happened to the good old days, man? We could go to an arcade shop and play games and get ripped off, spend $400 on... Oh, wait, that's Peter Piper.
Or Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese is all ratchet now. I swear those robots are going to come alive one of these days. And it's the worst idea anyone has ever had, is making fucking creepy-ass looking rats the size of fucking Manute Bowl and playing music.
Is that how we're judging people's size now?
Yeah, dude, Manute
They're
Bowl.
either taller or shorter or the same size as Manute Bowl.
That's true.
I was like, how tall are you? He's like, -1 MB.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, dude, they should just totally...
He's 1 MB and a half.
Fuck the metric system.
The
We have the
Manute
Manute
system.
Bowl.
The Manute system.
Oh, dude, and then Dikembe Mutombo gets upset.
So Dikembe Mutombo becomes the opposite of the Manute Bowl.
DKM. And then they end up having a war. This is 60 years prior to the P-Funk Apocalypse.
This is what starts it.
The fuck? Oh my god.
Well, one Manute Bowl's already dead, so it'd be like the
Manute Bowl's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he can't walk by my window then. What the fuck is it up there for then?
Maybe it's the ghost of. That's who took your fucking keys.
And who fucking broke my George Foreman grill. For those out there, if any of you guys have ever seen the person that broke my George Foreman grills.
You're the only person that's ever seen the person that broke your George Foreman grill.
Yeah, and fuck you. It's probably you, Ernie.
Ernie.
Vaya con Dios.
Yes, go with God to McDonald's.
Have you ever seen that? Do Mormons preach at stores?
Mormons preach at stores?
Yes. Do they go into JCPenney and they're just like, have you heard of the Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints?
Well, one time I was walking to the bus stop. And
God.
This is the adult bus stop, not the one when we were kids. And we used to ride that shit for free. But
guy.
I was walking to the bus stop, and the bus stop is right there by the Church of Latter-day Saints. So I was in their territory. And then
Dude, how the fuck do we live right by there? Isn't that so bizarre?
You live closer than me.
I could fucking hit their building with the bomb.
You could hit their building with an orange.
Fuck yeah. I need to... Oh, man, I don't have an orange tree, though. It takes too long.
To grow, yeah. You need to get one of those. Anyway. I digress. I'm walking past their territory, and I'm within range of them, and they come on their bikes. Can we talk to you? I was like, no, dude, I'm kind of busy. I'm going somewhere. Okay. So I go to the bus stop, which is about, 50 yards from where they are. And I just stand there, and I can still see them like 50 yards away. It's like, and they just wait for the bus for about a good 5-10 minutes.
What were their bikes?
They were on their bikes.
And they were waiting for the bus.
No, they were like in by their fucking church.
Wow.
And it's like, so I'm thinking in their head, it's like, this guy said he needed to go somewhere, but he's just like stationary at this post right now. So he didn't have to go anywhere until the bus picked him up. We could have talked to him, but that's the day that I outsmarted the Mormons.
It's not that hard. I saw those didn't we see those fuckers at Taco Bell?
Yeah.
They were just sitting there
That's
staring
when I
at me.
$5 you.
Yeah, dude. The $5 box is a scam.
Mine wasn't. Mine was perfect.
The 4 for $4 deal. best thing ever.
Which one's 4 for $4?
You get that at Wendy's.
Oh, okay.
You get a
What do
junior
you get?
bacon cheeseburger, French fries, nuggets, and a
Oh, it's a
drink.
kid's meal?
No.
Does it come with nuggets?
It comes with nuggets, a burger, and fries, and a drink.
Nuggets?
And the burger has bacon on it.
Okay.
Turkey bacon.
Fuck turkey bacon. Fuck turkey anything except turkey.
That tryptophan is a bullshit scam, though.
Turkey.
You would literally have to take all the turkeys in the world and strip the tryptophan using I don't know.
Can we get tryptophan in its like natural state?
That would be a better remedy than what's the shit that makes you sleep? Your
Sleeping
brain
pills?
secretes it? No, that's
Not creatine.
you used to take the shit out of those.
Oh, I did,
Melatonin.
Melatonin.
This is I'm going to sleep. Melatonin.
Melatonin was good, dude. Like
It was clean.
2 pills of melatonin. I just night. One time I ground it up. That's when
You sound like me.
No, I didn't snort it or.
Fuck you.
I ground it up, and it was when I had the soda machine. Remember the soda machine?
Dude. David, if you're listening.
No, fuck, no.
Okay.
You don't mention him. Anything that I left in Brownsville, it burnt up in the fire. That's how I put it.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've all been touched by a fire.
Anyways.
You think one day we'd be touched by an angel? Erotically.
That's the name of the porn? That's by an angel?
Erotically.
That's
Subtitles
her
in
name?
Chinese.
That's she because her name's Lee.
That's true.
Lee.
You and your fucking puns.
Anyway.
Porn puns. Porn pun pop P-Funk apocalypse.
I ground it up and I made a soda, like a
A
melatonin,
melatonin soda. That sounds amazing.
And it just like mellowed me out. Like I ground it up and it was like I think it was an orange soda. And I took it to...
Melatonin.
Yeah, you just said melatonin, but just like... Melatonin.
Yep.
But it's such a good vitamin supplement, dude. Just like... If you're like suffering from like insomnia, it just like... puts you down and then you're good to sleep. I fucking love the fuck out of melatonin. I think I bought like 2 bottles for like $11.99.
Yeah, I remember times when I was all, but there was times I couldn't sleep, I would take that, and it worked good.
Yeah, dude. And then it was Billy the one that turned me on to that.
Billy's in school, man.
Yeah, he is. So, I mean, he's in Alice right now. He doesn't listen.
Only 107 people do, and I don't even think any of them listen.
Only 107 people like the page.
I like to think there's a few people out there that are like, these guys are the fucking weirdest people in the world.
I like to think that too. And I'd like to thank you, Mom and Dad.
And Ernie.
Ernie's fucking weirder than we are. He's just weird. He's crazy with a K.
He's crazy with the KKK.
The Koopa Keep clan.
Well, see, Ernie's from San Benito. And in the 1920s, the KKK marched on San Benito.
No.
Yeah. There's actually footage. There's actually, when my dad was a part of this thing called Leadership Harlingen, they would go around, they went to the county jail, food cost 38 cents. They would go through all these places, like just
Where does
becoming...
food cost 38 cents?
At the county jail. That's literally how much it is.
Can we just like go and buy like a plate?
Dude, no. You don't want to eat that.
Why not?
Let me tell you, this plastic here from the Slim Jim and those fucking pickle fucker sunflower seeds are make a way better meal. Anyway, so my dad ended up getting this book from like the newspaper when they went and visited, and it was like old photographs from Harlingen from like the 1920s. Well, there was also one from San Benito, and my dad had the book, the KKK fucking marching in San Benito. Ernie, that was your family. All right! I'm kidding. Did Donald Trump just take over the podcast?
That's another thing, dude. It's gonna be a fucking weird ass world in the next fucking...
Yeah. Donald Trump and Dingbat Hillary fucking cunt Clinton didn't know we're Secretary of State in the history of mankind. You know what's funny though is, and you guys can look this up to the few people out there listening, and Ernie, though I don't think you can look up anything.
He can look up stuff, but the fact that if he wants to or not.
Yeah, people don't realize how easy research is nowadays. Anywho, there were several people in Bill Clinton's cabinet that died from mysterious circumstances. One of them was found with a self-inflicted gunshot wound with the suicide note in a cemetery. Like, there was 3 other people that died from suicide or drug overdoses or whatever. And a lot of people think, it was Clinton's fault, So there's a lot of scandal out there. But there's scandal everywhere.
Compared to Obama, how good of a president was Clinton?
Clinton was a good president. I mean, there was no economic crisis. Everyone was making money. The real estate market hadn't collapsed. Everything was good. Clinton made one major mistake, though. If you read the 9/11 Commission report, in 1994, there was an attempted bombing of the World Trade Center, or one tower, or something like that in New York, where there was a van they found with bombs in there. They actually had Osama bin Laden. God, isn't that the weirdest thing ever?
Yeah.
Osama and Obama. Fucking weird. Anyway, they had
Obama's middle name is Hussein.
Fuck. But anyway, so Osama bin Laden actually was under the radar. There was a hit put on him, and Clinton said, "Ignore it, leave it alone." So they could have ended this whole thing 6 years before 9/11.
There's a parallel universe where that happened.
Oh, that's right, the string theory. But the greatest thing I've ever read is recently Osama bin Laden died. It was the 5-year anniversary. And god damn it, it was the greatest story I've ever read. They fucking go into this compound with 2 helicopters. One of them crashes because when you're lifting up a copter, like from a low, like let's say you're flying in low, and then you lift up, the rotors can spin and fuck up. Well, one of them crashed. So they had to bum rush that shit. You imagine just running in there, hey, there's Osama's fucking brother and his bodyguard, boom, boom, run up the stairs, boom, boom, like, no fucks given. Just go in there, shoot the shit up, and they dumped his body at sea.
Yeah, they did.
That's so great. That's so great.
Now you're talking about string theory, and we were talking about quantum leap earlier.
Yes.
Do you understand how that quantum leap kind of works? Or
the quantum leap universe is something. Well, I mean, all of these things are completely convoluted. They don't make sense. I know in 11/22/63 they were talking about the string theory, where let's say you have like a circle. I like the Dark Tower analogy.
You have a string. We're using this.
That's a cord, man.
It's a cord, but
Quit ragging on my cord.
This is string theory. This is beginning of your life, end of your life.
For those that are listening out there, Marc's juggling like a motherfucker.
The way Sam Beckett traveled in time, they took it like that.
So he takes the ball, rolls it up.
This is life. This is beginning of your life. This is the end of your life.
Okay.
So he was able to jump into pinpointed parts of his life. Wherever the string touched, he was able to, I'm going to jump there. But in, somebody else's...
So each person has their own string.
Yes.
Okay, so Sam could jump into someone else's string.
As long as...
Fuck it all up, but his stays the same.
No, he could jump into somebody else's string as long as it was within this string. Say he was born in 1955.
He can't jump to 1942.
Yes.
Okay.
Really? On that, there was one episode where he
That's right, he never went past the 60s,
he got struck by lightning or something like that. He was able to jump into, plantation time. And
sounds vaguely familiar.
Jump into either, the person that owned or a black slave that was related to...
Sam. Wasn't he related to a
Martin
slave?
Luther King.
Oh, shit.
Dad, or... It was a real, it was such a fucking good show, dude. String theory was it's okay, you could jump, this is the beginning of your life, now this is your end of your life. You could jump into, any part where the string touches, and then the string would fucking jumble up every time he leaped, and he was just trying to get home. The leap to get home.
Well, I know that there's a Facebook page where it's all about the theories and shit like that, but Quantum Leap was way ahead of its time.
Big time, dude.
Even watching it now, it fucking works. I mean, even I mean, and the acting was perfect. Even though Ziggy on that little fucking thing, it fucking works.
Yeah.
It works. Like, watching it, it holds up. Like, I was amazed at how much I enjoyed it. Like, it's on at 10 o'clock on channel 60, which is the best PBS channel ever.
Now, did you watch it when you were a kid?
Yeah, I watched it all the time with my dad. The shows that me and my dad watched religiously were Dragnet and Quantum Leap.
Dragnet was okay. I think...
Well, it's real weird, though, because I didn't know there was a spinoff, Adam 12.
Adam 12 was a spinoff of Dragnet?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the actual, the guy, Friday, Joe Friday, he actually got an award from the police commission. Like, he was given an honorary badge at one point in the ceremony. Yeah. Jack Webb. But, now the show that always drives me nuts that I could not stand as a kid, it was almost like, it only makes sense in my head, like certain things do that no one can explain. Watching MASH is like visual Xanax. It's so boring and calm that it's like being on bars. Like, when I watch MASH, it's like when I used to take ecstasy and watch fucking C-SPAN. Like, the calm feeling I would get of just watching people argue about politics in a calm, un-English-like manner in Parliament was relaxing.
But MASH had its moments. Like, some episodes were real, but there's some that were intense. There's some that were funny. Because there's like a laugh track on MASH sometimes.
Yeah, the laugh tracks were weird. They did it on Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
And it ruins the show now. Like, when I go back and try to watch those shows, I focus so much on the laugh track that it drives me fucking nuts.
From this point on, in this episode, I'm going to add a laugh track.
Oh, god damn it. But you gotta add the most random laughs ever.
I'm going to just, like, take that, what you just did, and then just, like, every time we tell a joke, I'm gonna put that in.
Have
like,
fun
right
editing.
here. I'll live forever.
Fuck yeah, rip Aston. Brought to you by Aston. But yeah, Quantum Leap holds up well. Just like the Back to the Future. There's people that still write blogs about
Back to the Future.
the holes in the plots. Because there's a lot of them. There is a lot. I know I sent you a message one time, like 3 a.m, about at the plot holes, like my fucking great idea that stemmed from a Twilight Zone episode that I'm still going to write one of these days. But anyway, Back to the Future has a lot of holes in it. Like Jennifer, why was she still on the porch at the end of part 3 after all of the alternate universe shit happened?
Doc explained it. As long as everything was fixed, like she was.
Yeah, but at that time, Biff was under
Donald Trump.
He did look like Donald Trump, but no, like his dad was now an author, and he had confidence and charisma. Biff was cleaning his car, and all of a sudden, Jennifer's still on the porch. That doesn't make sense. Little. If anything has taught us about time travel, the littlest thing can have the biggest effect.
Whenever time travel becomes like allowed or like into effect, there's gonna be a lot of fuck ups.
Fuck ups?
Not like the secret group of the Facebook.
Oh, we have to edit that part out.
Like, there's gonna be like one person that goes back in time and just like screws something up. That's where like Time Cop comes in, dude. Time Cop is like anybody that fucked up. Like,
yeah, that was weird though, to stop a crime before it happens. And how genius of a concept is that for a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie? Like, Jean-Claude Van Damme, I loved his movies growing up. Motherfucker was a pimp, though he's a pretentious asshole now. And anyway, but JCVD and Time Cop were brilliant ideas.
JCVD was like...
It was so weird. I came to America, became big and strong. When that elevator rises up, and he's just talking about his fuck-ups, his divorces, his coke problem.
There's a point in the movie where like he broke the fourth wall.
Yeah, like he's held captive, and then all of a sudden it rises. And he talks about coming to America, wanting to become big and strong. He flexes. And then he talks about his divorces, and it looked like he was near tears. It was really, really weird.
I need to rewatch that movie.
But yeah, it was, and it was, I mean, the language, because he's from, what, Belgium?
Brussels.
Brussels is not a country. Brussels is in Belgium.
He's the muscles.
From Brussels, but Brussels isn't a country.
He's from Brussels.
But
That's where I know him from.
But yeah, and he played Jean-Claude Van Damme in the movie. But I hated the fact that he didn't kick ass. Like, you should have... I mean, then again, you know, he was a professional kickboxer at one point. I think he had 2 fights. Remember back in the day on ESPN, they used to show fucking karate?
I remember, like, on Sundays,
Bowling.
they would show the most esoteric sports. They would say strongman, lumberjack
Bowling.
competition,
And
bowling,
billiards.
pool, trick shot bowling. All of it, dude. I fucking love the fuck out of Sundays on ESPN mornings.
I always hated it. It was so random because it would go from football pregame for 2 hours, Sunday NFL countdown, to everyone's changing the channel, so fuck it, let's put on bowling.
Miller
Getting
High
one
Life
of those
Classic.
Slim Jims?
Nah.
Damn it. We are no longer brought to you by Slim Jims, but we're still brought to you by Tim's Dick.
That was a short commercial. Also, like Tim's Dick.
Fuck you. Like that one time you fucking took a piss in the middle of the street.
Oh, like that one time like you took a piss in the middle of the mall.
I didn't do that. You're a liar.
I was in the middle of the mall. Is that one of those side doors?
Yes, pissing in the malls. I'm pissing in a mailbox. I've shat in front of people's yards.
You never piss in a mailbox. I piss in a mailbox. You piss on someone's car door.
Yeah, that's true. I had grade 8 in that day. Yeah, poor...
Or whoever we pissed on.
Yeah, but I like to think that they deserved it.
Okay.
In everyone's life, I think there's mistakes that you make that deserve to be pissed on.
I don't know. Were you pissing on their mistakes or them pissing on what?
Hey, hindsight's 20/20. I'm fucking pissing on their mistakes.
Well, you wear contacts.
Okay. What the fuck does that have to do
I
with
don't know.
anything?
You brought up 2020.
That's true. Well, hindsight it... Dude, you and your fucking puns.
I don't know if that's a pun or not, but
Yeah.
anyway.
I hate you, George Takei. I hate you.
Oh my.
Deal with it.
I told you we had to keep it tight. About 41 minutes at this point.
No, we're still going.
Or not.
Why?
Keep it tight. Keep it an hour.
We still got 19 minutes.
Well, we still got 5 minutes for like plugs and whatnot for you to fuck up and do. So where can we find you? Find us, Tim. And so we
At Cooking at High.
Nope.
Cooking on High. At Spreaker.com. I'm never gonna get this.
Never, dude. It's the best. Like the best worst you could do. Tim, where the fuck are your keys?
I don't bring that up.
We're gonna bring it up. Tim lost his keys.
Yeah. Because I'm the biggest idiot.
He can't get in. Well, he could get into his car, but he can't drive it.
Nah.
We found a 16-second clip on YouTube of how to hotwire a Land Rover.
In the first 2 seconds,
We're hammering.
yes. So, if anyone's got a hammer,
I mean, I have a hammer, but we're not gonna do that. That's just stupid.
what the fuck was he even hammering?
I'm thinking the shaft.
Fuck yeah! I didn't know it was that kind of video.
It's only 16 seconds.
That's what she said.
So, also, Tim can't drive his car because he has no car keys. He can't lock his house from the outside,
I can and go through the back door.
but still that one's locked. Oh, you have that.
I can't get the key out of the goddamn door. It's stuck. I tell you, the whole world's against me, I swear to God.
And on Land Rover forums, $600 for a key. That's just goddamn ridiculous. So
So if anyone knows how to whittle a popsicle stick into a car key, please let me know.
Fernando Sucre, please.
God, gotta get season 4.
I gotta finish season 3. Prison Break. Today's episode is brought to you by Prison Break from this point on.
Tim's dick.
And Tim's dick.
Manute Bowles' hairline.
And Akeem Olajuwon's back to.
And Ernie's racist relatives from the 1920s that marched in the KKK rally in San Benito in 1922 on 5th Avenue. 3:33 in the a.m. with 14 seconds.
Them too.
Love you, Ernie.
I don't.
You're a liar. Picture of him is in your wallet.
I have a picture of John Belushi in my wallet.
You're kidding. Wow. Is that the Bill Clinton bill?
Mm-hmm. Where'd he go? There he is.
That works. What the hell is that?
What?
10, 20, 30, 40.
Oh, it's a top-up card for Virgin Mobile. Yeah, it's not Bill Clinton, it's Bush, I think. Yeah.
All right, and for those that are going to outlive all human life expectancies, please beware the P-Funk apocalypse of 2160. Wear headphones, y'all.
Now, what will headphones do?
Block out the sound. Because imagine if music controlled people, which it does, in a way. It's almost like the Pied Piper concept.
Where's the Pied Piper from?
Oh, it's the lamest episode of Batman, the 60s television series ever, and that's saying something.
But the Pied Piper was from Hamlin.
Yeah, but he would play the flute, and he could control all the rats.
No, but he was based off a literary character.
Yeah. You know, a lot of that stuff I think is BS, though. Like, no one knows who wrote the Epic of Gilgamesh. Homer's Iliad. It was...
The Bible.
The Bible was written by 39 people.
In one day?
No, it was written by... It was 38 Gentiles and 1 Jew.
Gentiles are like you and me.
I suppose.
I'm not a Jew.
That's true. Fuck yeah! Jews totally suck.
Yeah, they do. You know what? So does rule.
Yeah, they do! But no. Imagine all the stuff cut out of the Bible, though. It's all locked away in the Vatican vault.
Hmm?
Yes, there's a vault where... That's where the Gospel of Judas, the Gospel of Mary...
The time between, like, Jesus, like, when he was, like...
Yeah, because there's nothing in the Bible about age 1 to 12. But there's mysteriously a painting called... What the hell is it? It's called the Humility of Mary. And... Because imagine, how are you going to raise the Son of God and tell him, no, Jesus, that's a bad Jesus? You can't discipline the Son of God, or can you? So that's what the painting was about, was like... And I got an A in art appreciation with the hottest fucking teacher ever. God, I don't remember her name. But I had like 9 absences in that class, but I got an A solely for the reason because of that paper.
I had, in my speech class, my second time that I took it, half absences. It was a Tuesday, Thursday class. I was never there Tuesday or Thursday of the same week.
And he passed.
With a B+.
Fuck yeah.
Because, like, she gave me the opportunity to, like, do impromptu speeches. Just, like, speech from a can. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking great at that. I could
Yeah,
talk
dude,
about anything.
Like, one time I pulled in on a Thursday. It was like, you have a speech due today. It's like, about what? And then, like, technology. It's like, okay. So I have a Game Boy in my back pocket. Pulled out a Game Boy, talked about Nintendo from my head, from my ass, and then passed around my Game Boy as, like, a show and tell thing.
That works.
Aced that one, and then, like, I did 2 more speeches that day. I was like, done.
So what? Yeah, dude, speech was bullshit.
Speech was fun. In fact...
No, dude, I fucking... The only speech I remember was And this was back in, oh, drugs are great, pot's the best thing in the world days. I was like 18 or 19, naivety in full effect. And I had to do a debate with someone on the war on drugs. And aside from a drug addict perspective, which I was grossly enamored with at the time, this was, because I'm not an idiot. So I fucking researched all of this. I talked about the black market being created from prohibition, creating the mafia. And this was like one of those valedictorian from like an up north school, like prim, proper, white, fucking brown hair, green eyed chick. Oh la 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 la.
This is when you're in college.
Yes, at TSDC. And we had to do a debate, and it was the war on drugs. I fucking killed her. I might as well have just been over and stuck a fucking pipe up her asshole.
Lit it?
Sure, why not? A pipe bomb in her asshole. I lit a pipe bomb in her asshole.
Not like a pipe bomb, like a crack pipe or a bong. Or...
Yeah, going with the theory of the theme, sure. Hell, I took a big old rig and stuck it in her ass veins. But no, dude, it was great. It was the best speech ever. I think that she was a Chinese lady, right? Or speech teacher.
Well, I had two different ones. The first one was she was a Chinese lady. Didn't like that one because she taught from the book and blah, 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 blah.
That's the one I had. I got a B-.
The next one that I had was worst name ever, but best teacher ever, Miss Bendix. Beverly
middle
Bendix.
Name chokes on dick.
But she's all like, my name is, in the beginning of class, my name is Beverly Bendix. Go ahead, start with the jokes now.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, you should look her up on Facebook.
She's still there, dude. Like, a friend of mine is a server at Chili's, and he's like, this is my best customer ever. Like, dude, I had her as a speech speech teacher in TSCC, and she's all, I remember you. You did the best impromptu speech ever. I was like, fuck yeah, that's so cool that she still remembers me.
Do you remember that scandal? There was some professor there that had child porn on his computer.
No.
You don't remember that? Yeah, dude. It was some TSDC professor. I think he was a math professor. And fucking had child porn on his computer.
Math.
The what?
Never use math. When was the last time you used algebra?
Determining what OPS plus meant for baseball steps.
I hate you.
Yeah, you know, I was talking to that fucking guy, what's his name, Scott? Dude, me and him will just talk all fucking day about baseball. It's so weird.
It's like when I find somebody to talk about board games with, boom. Fuck everybody in the rest of the room unless they're talking about board games. That's how I felt when you guys were talking. But Scott is a... Scoot is a cool guy.
Where's he living at?
I don't know.
I think he's in Corpus because he says he goes to a bunch of those Corpus games, whatever they're called.
But, like, I know
hooks.
he comes up and down. I don't know what he does, though.
I don't either. I just know he looks very professional.
Yes.
He is the most professional-looking motherfucker I've ever met in my entire life.
It feels like he shouldn't be
Our friend.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, dude, like, I'm a complete fucking scumbag. I'll admit it. I'm the worst piece of shit in the world. But Scott is like, I'm a patron saint. With my glasses, my clean cropped haircut, his fucking button-up shirts.
Yeah, dude.
His demeanor, his professional talk show host voice.
I've never seen him in a non-button-up shirt.
That's true.
I don't think so. And he's always sipping on Dr. Pepper and some sort
That's
of
right.
liquor.
I don't remember him ever drinking before, ever. I just think it's the weirdest thing ever, him and Jim as friends. It doesn't make sense.
Jim has random friends. Me, you.
But Scott is like the
Scott.
most random friend in the, like, he looks like he should be a stockbroker.
A Scott broker?
There you go again.
That one was a good one.
Ugh. But yes. I still remember when Sam worked at the liquor store.
I'm Dairy Queen.
Oh yeah, I got him fired.
But there are like so many friends that I have. I was like, how the fuck are you my friend? Scott is one of them. the people that I play board games with besides you guys, just like, it's like, why? How? I don't like. It's like weird, different connections that I've made. It's like, okay, you are my friend now. If I ever need, I don't know, insurance, I'll call you. I'm pretty sure I do need insurance, but
nah, dude.
I've managed this far without it.
Fuck, you haven't gone to the dentist in your entire life.
I've been to the TSTC dentist.
Okay.
And they took an X-ray of my mouth.
And?
My teeth are all fucked up.
Yeah.
I have a gap in the top, gap in the bottom. These two are loose.
I was all surprised. I went with She Who Shall Not Be Named, and my dad was going to help pay. And because opiates cause a weakening of the teeth, and like I'm missing two. And one of them was at the apartment. I wasn't watching C-SPAN this time when I was rolling. I was in the living room ripping a tooth out. And it was the most comfortable feeling in the entire world. Like, I was like...
You realize both of us lost a tooth at that apartment.
Really? But yeah, it was one of those, because I had my wisdom teeth removed after I had braces. Thank you, you piece of shit orthodontist. Didn't know what the fuck you were doing. But anyway, I'm sitting there watching Speed Racer or whatever, and I'm like, that shouldn't be doing that. I'm just going to take it out. It didn't hurt at all. It was it didn't bleed, and I didn't feel anything in the morning. It was like sunshine and rainbows came out of the pore.
I was eating a pancake. And then...
How the fuck are you going to lose a tooth eating a pancake? Was it dipped in shit?
No, it was dipped in syrup. Mounds and mounds.
Concrete.
But
concrete pancakes.
It's just like...
turkey bacon.
I took a bite of the pancake, and it's like, oh, what's this? And this rock in here. Oh, it's my tooth.
Oh, God. Yeah. And on that note, people, brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth. Or don't. I don't fucking care.
Get some insurance.
4 minutes till an hour.
4 minutes. Power hour.
Tim, where
don't even ask.
Where can they find us, Tim?
Fuck, we've been through this half a dozen times. Cooking at High.
Nope.
Cooking on High.
Yep.
At yahoo.com.
Ymail.
Cooking at High at ymail.com.
It's cooking on high.
Okay.
At ymail.com. You said cooking at high.
Cooking on High at ymail.com.
And why is that?
Because why the fuck not?
Exactly. That's
I never fucked that up.
That's our email. You fucked it up a couple times. You can find us on Twitter. You want to try this one?
Cooking on High.
Twitter start with at.
At Cooking on High.
No. Twitter.
At Cook on High.
At Cook on High.
At Cook on High.
You can also find us on Facebook. It's probably where you found us right now today.
That's true.
That's just Facebook.
For the random 107 people that like us, well, for all you other people, eat a dick.
Tim's Dick. Brought to you by Tim's Dick.
That's true.
Cooking on High. Facebook.
At timsdick.net. Fuck yeah.
Facebook.com/cooking on high.
And those pictures on the internet are bullshit. Don't believe everything that you read or see.
Or hear?
No, you need to. You have to, unless it's edited. Well. And we're at a loss for words.
We're on Tumblr. Find us there.
What the fuck is Tumblr?
It's kind of like a blog, but not really. It's more pictures. Fanfic. Are you familiar with fanfic?
No.
It's fans make fiction about a specific show.
Yeah, dude, I've seen that shit. There was one about Novak. Brandon Novak, the Junkies former skater.
Yeah.
That was all fucked up everything he's ever done. And it was like, I was reading it. I don't know where I found it. And it's about this woman who was a drug addict too, and they fell in love and got clean together. And dude, after like an hour, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I literally read it for an hour.
There's a lot of that.
It's so weird.
There's also just like pictures and other shit that people make. They make blogs and put them on Tumblr. There's no E in Tumblr though. It's
That's true.
TUMBLR.
It's weird. My Facebook app has a setting for Instagram. I don't even have an Instagram.
Neither does Cooking on High.
That would just be excessive.
We have a Twitter, a Tumblr, a Facebook. Oh, you're listening to us on Jacob?
Spreaker.com.
Thank you.
Worst Jacob impersonation ever.
Spreaker.com.
Speaking of which, it was lonely without Kobo here.
It was. This is the first one that we've done this year without
Well,
Jacob.
it was all random.
Yeah, well, because we got drunk on natural ice. That's right. You get drunk on natural ice, you do a podcast. Thanks, natural ice.
And my dick.
I'm not thanking your dick ever. I think that's it. Tim, what song are we going out to?
We Will Rock You, Queen.
Okay.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Okay. Well, I mean, I did like...
Bicycle.
Bicycle.
Bicycle. In honor of Jacob.
Yes.
Bicycle.
Was
by
it?
Queen.
And you did mushrooms and then you just... It was a Queen song that you're listening
No,
to?
I was listening to The Doors, and Jacob is laying down. You know, he's on mushrooms too.
He got pissed off because it wasn't...
Because the speaker wasn't working. And he's like, this doesn't sound right. 15 minutes later, your fucking speaker isn't working.
Me and Chris came home that day, and then...
That motherfucker walks in. Crap people.
Oh.
God, I hated that house so much.
We had just finished watching number 23. Anyways, we're done. Stop.
Well...
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle.
I want to ride my
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle.
I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like.
You say black,
I say white.
you say bar,
I say bite.
you say shark.
I say him and Jaws was never my seat.